just that. Oh my God. Bing, step out.
Simon, just been watching you on the bag there, and it was a place I expected to see you.
Yeah.
Because the last time I seen you, you were down with Mr. Booth.
That's right, mate. Yeah. Things have changed now. New start here at Jim Egan's.
And how long you been down here?
This is my second week now.
And how are you finding it?
Mate, I'm already settled in. I feel like I'm already learning. I've just done me bit of technique pads with Steve there. He's more than happy. He said there's enough there.
Yeah.
He's happy. Yeah.
Well, I was talking to you before, wasn't I? And I was saying, you know, I film a lot of white collar fights, and that's where you come from.
That's right. Yeah.
But you didn't really have a lot of white collar fights. You only had 5.
Yeah, just 5. Yeah, just 5. And from there, I just wanted to test myself, really. I've pushed myself on and just see what I can do. As I've always said, I know within the right place and the right guidance, I know I can do well. I've been told by my team round in here they've seen enough. I just want to touch upon my debut if I can, Lee.
Yeah, of course you can.
Now I really loved it, I enjoyed it, but I didn't show up. I drew that fight myself. Okay, I've analysed it enough. I didn't do enough. I'm lucky not to get beat because you know against these guys that you get in with, if you give them a chance to get going, they will get going.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did.
Well, we was talking before, and I just said to you, I don't think you should be too hard on yourself, because it's not like you've had 40 or 50 white collar fights, and I don't think it makes that much difference. But what it does make is the fact that what you're doing in sparring, what you're doing on gym work and on the bags and on the pads, you can bring to the table when you've had 30, 40 fights. That's why amateurs do what they do before they go professional. You're still fighting when you come into this game from that limited experience. You're fighting on nerves, and they're probably not going to be your friend. You know, and you're fighting a guy who knew exactly what he was going to do, and not only that, you're a white collar guy. He's looking to take. He doesn't want you to beat him. You know, he's going to pick his game up, and you're one of those targets where one of those wins that he's going to need to get every now and then so he can continue boxing. And
do you know what, Lee? I totally agree with you. And on that note, that's what I'm boxing for. I don't want someone to come and roll over. You know, I want to be tested. If I lose, I lose. Anybody wants to take the piss out of me for losing, you're sat in the crowd. I'm in the ring with the gloves on. That's the difference.
But what we were saying though is, you know, the difference from white collar to professional is massive. It's a massive void that people don't understand. That, you know, these guys are, you know, you think they're a journeyman. You look at Christian Light's record, you know, what, nearly 300 fights, 270 odd losses on there, and you think he's rubbish. He could walk through most white collar shows, you know, at any level. But you know, these guys are doing a job because they're very good at what they do, you know, and they're there to give you a test. And when you come on the scene with little experience, I think they take it as a personal insult and show me what I've got myself into. So I think, you know, if Steve can take you to as many different gyms as you can, you spar with as many different people as you can, then who knows where you can go. Well,
that's why what I say. On that note, you know, I've had a great start from Spartan, ABC and Lynn, starting with my unlicensed stuff with Darren Harrison, who got me into boxing after a bit of MMA that I used to do, because I had 2 MMA fights as well. Won one, drew one. So he got me into the boxing start. Then I've gone to obviously Salford City with Gary Booth, you know, and Jamie Anderson, and I've had some great sparring, some great learning experience there. And you know yourself, Lee, if you want to push on, you know, sometimes you've got to make a change. You know, I'll be forever grateful, and I'll always miss being at Gary's gym, which I will, because I've got some good friends there that I still speak to every day. But
sometimes you can get in a comfort zone.
Exactly that, yeah. And also life was proving quite difficult to get up there twice a day as well. So it was, you know, everything was just on the side of moving on.
Are you a local lad to Wythenshawe?
Yeah, and that's another point that I wanted to make. I'm a Wythenshawe lad, fighting out of Wythenshawe, so I should be in a Wythenshawe gym. You know, and that's why I want to represent my hometown. I want to hopefully do everybody proud. You know. I'm not saying I'm going to go out there and win massive titles, but I know that I can do something given given the right time.
Well, we was just saying, like say, the closest thing you can get to replicating fight night, which is what you need. You need to be able to replicate fight night, but you need to be sparring other people in other people's gyms.
Well, I just spoke to Steve. We've just touched upon this now as we just finished some pads. He's going to get me. He's going to get me the correct sparring. He's going to take me exploring a little bit and put me in, get me armbands popped, if you will, and get me in. You know, because I'm not making the same mistake as my debut again, Lee. I'm not. That was on me, I think, because of my inexperience and because I didn't do enough. And I knew during the fight, kind of, that I wasn't doing enough in parts of the fight. But back then, because you were adrenaline and all that's going, you don't really focus too much on it. Now I've had time to sit and watch it. You know, I'm not making that mistake again. Next time I go out, I'm taking the fight. Yeah, I'm taking the fight to the guy. Look, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna go out there. I mean, you've just, as you just said, you've seen me on the bags and stuff. Like, you know. You've seen the power that I throw with, you've seen the speed that I can throw with, you've seen the movement and stuff, and it's all there, none of which I demonstrated in my fight. Now, I've had little pointers in here off Steve already, and it's already changed me. You know, it's already changed 20% of my game already, and it's crazy how much you can just learn straight away.
But you know something, I think, maybe even forget the change of the gym, that's the fact that you've had that one professional fight, and I think that changes a lot of things. When people tell you things, you now understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when people say how hard it's going to be and how this and that, and you now understand that more, so you now know what you're letting yourself in for. So this is why I take my hat off to you again, mate.
Thank you very much.
Because you know what you're letting yourself in for. You know you're never going to hit an easy night. You're never going to hit an easy ride. And
that's what we're in boxing for, though, isn't it, Lee? You know, to test yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, if I get beat, I'll come again. I'll come back again and have another go. You know, I'm not superhuman. I'm not the best, but I've got the art and I've got the will to go and try and succeed, which I believe in my art. Steve believes.
Everyone's afraid of losing, you know, but
I'm not.
You see what you have to. I always say, young Sean McManus, who's been training here, you know, he lost. He's a quality kid, but he lost quite a few fights early on in his career, but he never bothered him. He
it's
just
how
got
you
back
respond
in
from
there.
it, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, and it's a lesson learned, mate. A lesson learned, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But in the pro game, there are lessons.
The bruising lessons. Should we say?
Very much so. So
can I just say as well, I just want to say thank you to Steve and to Jack Sheehan, to Tony, to Jake as well, Jake Keller, and to Mark Taylor for just taking me on with no hesitation, you know, and sitting me down and telling me exactly what they give me an honest assessment of what they think I am and what they think I can do. So thank you very much for that, and also to everyone in with me, sure, you know. Just get behind me, if you will. Give me a bit of support. You know, I've got a great crowd already, Lee. I have a mint following. Every fight that I've had, we've rocked the place. So I need that to continue and grow, guys. So please get behind me. And finally, just a quick thank you, if that's all right, just to my sponsors of iCare Solutions, Mind Puzzles Counselling, Lane M New Beginnings, which are gone now. And I just want to say thank you to you guys. Without you, it'd be a lot harder. So
right, well, I look forward to it. We're not sure when that's going to be, but hopefully maybe before the end of the season.
We've had talks already. We've got some potential dates in line, and as Steve just said, then I'm his fighter now. When he says I go, and I can't ask for more than that. As soon as he says that I'm ready, I'm going. You know, and this time, I mean, I'm already. One of my old coaches, a wise old coach, once said to me once, this camp is a myth, this camp stuff's a myth. You know, when people say I'm getting into camp, it's a myth. From back in his day, you were just in the gym every day, and you were training every day as if you were fighting.
Well, that's how you should be in your beginning of your career anyway.
Well, to be fair, I kind of was on the camp thing. Now, I'm training in here every day now, like I've got a fight on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do from here on in, and I'm going to take them words on board and push myself forward under the correct guidance.
Alright, Simon, I look forward to following your journey, mate.
Thank you very much, Lee. I appreciate it, mate.
Take care, kiddo.
Cheers,
See you later, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.